Today we're going to talk about the properties of logarithms. So just like exponents, logarithms have properties. There's the product property, which says if we have log base of two numbers multiplied together, this simplifies into the addition of two separate logs of those numbers. So log base b of m times n, this becomes log base b of m plus log base b of n. The quotient property is similar. If we've got two numbers that are divided, we can put them as separate logs that are subtracted. And the power property simply tells us that we can take our exponent from our log and pull it to the outside and multiply it by our log of that number. So we're going to first do this with numbers. It says to rewrite using the properties of logs, and using the fact that log base 4 of 3 equals 0.792 and log base 4 of 7 equals 1.404. So the goal is going to be to simplify all of these in terms of log base 4 of 3 and log base 4 of 7. So with this first one, we can use our quotient property, and we can write log base 4 of 3 minus log base 4 of 7, which we know our decimals is 0.792 minus 1.404. And this just equals negative 0.612. This second one, we can rewrite 21 as 3 times 7. And then we can use our product property. And we know that that is equal to log base 4 of 3 plus log base 4 of 7. So then we can add our decimals together, 0.792 plus 1.404, and we get 2.196. For number 3, we can rewrite this. There's multiple ways, but we're going to rewrite it as log base 4 of 7 squared. We can use our power property. We can pull out our exponent. And so we have 2 times the log base 4 of 7. So we just do 2 times 1.404, and we get 2.808. Now we're going to use our properties to expand and condense logarithms. So in order to expand, what we're first going to do is get rid of our y in the bottom. So we're going to use the quotient property. So we're going to do log base 6 of 5x cubed minus log base 6 of y. And that's our quotient property. Now, we can't use our power property yet because our cubed is simply on our x and not on our 5. So first we need to split that up even further, and we can do that using the product property. So we have log base 6 of 5 plus log base 6 of x cubed minus log base 6 of y. Now we can use our power property, so we have log base 6 of 5 plus 3 times the log base 6 of x minus log base 6 of y. With this next one, we can't use our power property yet. We're going to use our product property first because our 4 is only on the x, not on the 3. So we're going to write this as log 3 plus log of x to the 4th. And now we can use our power property. So we have log 3 plus 4 times log x. And that's our answer. For this last one, it's definitely easier if we rewrite this as the natural log of x to the 3/4. And then we can just pull out our 3/4. So we have 3/4 times the natural log of x. Now, if we're asked to work the opposite way, we're going to do things in the opposite order. So we're going to condense our logarithmic expression. So the first thing we're going to do is look and see if we have any product properties, and we do right here. So we're going to rewrite this as natural log of 4 plus the natural log of 3 cubed minus the natural log of 12. Now we're going to do our product property. So this becomes the natural log of 4 times 3 cubed minus the natural log of 12. And now we can do our quotient property. So this just becomes the natural log of 4 times 3 cubed over 12. We can simplify this, and this simplifies to the natural log of 9. With this next one, we can do, once again, first we need to look for our power property. So we have log x to the 5th minus log y to the 4th. Now we have subtraction, so we know that we can use our quotient property. This becomes log x to the 5th over y to the 4th, written as 1 log. And this last one, very simply, we can use our power property, and this becomes log of x squared plus log of 11. And now we can use our product property, and so this is simply log of 11x squared. Last thing we're going to talk about today is the change of base formula. So if we have anything in log base 10, to solve we can just put it in our calculators. However, if we have log base of a different number, not all calculators have this function. But we can easily convert it into numbers that are log base 10, so we can put it in our calculator. And the way we do that is simply, if we have log base c of a is equal to log of a over log of c. So for number 1, this just becomes log of 8 over log of 3. And that's something that we can easily put in our calculators. And we get 1.89. Number 2 becomes log of 9 divided by log of 26. Log of 9 divided by log of 26 equals 0.674. This one becomes log of 14 divided by log of 8. Log of 14 divided by log of 8 equals 1.27.